Wait, I just had a sip of this. This is insane. We got cute flowers.
I need to stop buying stripes. I do think they're still a little swollen. Today's oats. Social media burnout. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. It is 10 a.m. We're working in my spare bedroom, my multi-purpose room, craft room, office, whatever the hell it wants to be. I feel like my back has been affected from working from the couch for like 3 months straight. So I'm sitting in a chair. Although I am slouching in said chair with my legs propped up on other chair, I think it's a little better than the slouch on the couch. We are head down in the work this morning, and then I'm going shopping with Sarah this afternoon. We're bopping around. We got 2 destinations, and we are on the hunt for Coachella things. So we are starting the vlog there. My lip is huge. Okay, first of all, my lip is still swollen, so we're letting that settle. Second of all, I have to leave here in like 15, so I'm thrilled to have a Factor. This week I have my Factor meals instead of meal prep. You guys know I like to live a balanced life, like balanced with workouts, with food, with social. Like I like everything exactly balanced. And if you don't know Factor, these are fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that go in the microwave for 2 minutes and they're ready to go. It is peak convenience, but it's also so delicious, and it just makes living a balanced life and eating balanced really easy. I try to get the protein packed meals. Like this one is 44 grams of protein, and this is going in the microwave for 2 minutes. Here she goes. I just love the convenience of that. Like that is so nice, especially when you're on a time crunch. Just having that ready to go is the best, and they're always so good. But Factor has a bunch of different plans. Like they have a protein packed plan, calorie smart, low carb, whatever your preferences are, they should have it. And because I'm working with them, I do have a discount code. You can go to factor75.com and use the code TaraMichelleFB50, and you'll get 50% off your first box of Factor, plus free breakfast for an entire year. I love working with Factor because the food is so nice, and then I don't have to think about cooking or meal prep or anything. Like they're just in the fridge. Got roasted garlic chicken with a potato and cauliflower mash and garlic green beans. I've had this one before and it's so good. There she be. Okay, let's take a bite together, and then I'm gonna devour this, do a little mini clean, and then walk over to Sarah's. It's perfect. I will have all the Factor info in the description. Thank you so much, Factor, for working with me again. They are the best. It's fucking cold again today. TJ Maxx HomeSense Winners head office. Thank you. Hi.
So nice. The showroom is open to anybody, and we obviously wanted our media and creators to get the first look at it.
Okay, so Sarah got invited to the head office of Winners HomeSense Marshalls, TJ Maxx. I think I might do the lavender rose. Yes, please. Wait, I just had a sip of this. This is insane. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Good matcha. Yeah, great matcha. Well, that's funny. I like the shape of the hat, but I have no husband, so maybe not. Wait, look at all, this is cute. Oh, wow. Oh, these are really cute. Of course, classic. I know, immediately. This is so fun. This is the dream closet. No, it's big. It is. Sure was the one by the big HomeSense, right? Yeah. We got cute flowers. That was actually so fun. They also gave us gift cards. We love HomeSense. I mean, everyone knows this. It's not new information. So fun in there. Good vibes, good food, lots of good snacks.
The food was amazing.
They had these French onion soup dumplings.
Amazing.
So, right up your alley. Yeah, and then they had creme brulee little puffs, like donuts, that were stuffed with like the creme brulee filling. Oh my god, so good. And now we're off to the mall.
To the mall we go.
To the mall. This is a perfect day. Also my matcha. So I love a lavender matcha because they taste like Fruity Pebbles. The milk.
I don't really drink matcha, and that was very good.
That was a really good one. I was impressed.
Overall, great event. I love that I can just pop in, pop out, get some good food, some drinks.
It's perfect.
Some good inspo.
Yeah,
And
they had
then
lots of good stuff.
be on my way.
I fear my stripe thing is going overboard. Okay, we are home. I ended up getting quite a bit of stuff. I feel like when I go to the mall, I usually just go for returns, which I did make some returns today. But it's very rare that I actually buy things. Obviously, I'm like obsessed with stripes at the moment, but I had seen this online and I really wanted it, but it was sold out. And then there was one left from Abercrombie. I will link it. I think it's so cute. Let me try it on. With this though, I need to stop buying stripes because I have purchased too many. I thought the colors were so pretty for like spring, summer. And then from Mango, I got some pants. I also want to try this on again with a top. And obviously from the Home Sense event, we got some pretty flowers I'm gonna put in a vase. I got a skirt at Free People with a belt, very Coachella-esque. Maybe that's it. Yeah, okay. That actually feels good. I didn't go too crazy or really crazy at all. I felt like I did. But coming back, I'm like, oh no. I think it's because I had a big bag of stuff to return, so I'm a little lighter now. Anyways, I'm home. It's 5 p.m. We had a great afternoon. So fun just bouncing around. And now I'm just gonna, I think, work for the rest of the day. So I think I will pop back in tomorrow. Sarah, and I just said I got out of my class and I was walking to Shoppers and she's like, wait, are you at the well? And I was like, yes, are you at the well? And she appears to be at the well, so now I'm gonna go find her. This is like peak perks of living downtown, things I never got to experience. I just Hi! What a treat! Hi! Wait, fun, I've never come in here. Lulu, Aritzia. Oh my god, lots of good denim shirts. The Hard Rock Cafe! Right? It's Boston. Oh my god. This is insane. Wow. Looks like there's a tour group coming through. Holy fuck. Like I knew it was gonna snow again, but I didn't think it was gonna snow like this again. Like full whiteout. I am beside myself. I did not sleep well last night, so that class was a bit of a push for me, but I tried my best, and that's all you can do. Honestly, just didn't want to pay the late cancel fee, so I showed up, I did my thing, my hair is now wet, and I'm home for the rest of the day. Okay, 6:15. I've just been on the couch working all day. I honestly feel so tired. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why can I not catch up on sleep and recharge? I don't know. But with that being said, my building's having a St. Patrick's Day party this evening. So Sarah and I are gonna go. She's walking over here now. We're just gonna pop in. We're gonna see the vibes. Apparently there's gonna be live music, like a live band, Irish dancing, drinks and food. So we're gonna see what's going on up there. And I'm hoping for an early to bed kind of night because we have an early spin class tomorrow. Just did my like quick 5-minute clean so that my place looks presentable. Company. These fake flowers I got at Home Sense, I think are one of my favorite purchases in a long time. Adds just such a pretty touch to the space. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday,
9:50. Sarah's gonna be here in 10 minutes. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I have plans with Sarah. This is 3 days in a row? 4 days in a row. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think that's very fun. Today's plan though is a spin class. She got invited to some spin class at some new studio. It's like an opening event and she got a +1. So we're gonna go do some spin, which will be good. I feel like I gotta test where my cardio is, but I'm still like so tired. I feel like I just cannot catch up. And I fear that, you know, doing a spin class and having all these plans isn't necessarily helping, but I'm trying not to say no to things, you know? Anyways, it's fine. It's gonna be fun. And that is my only complaint, if you want to call it that, of the day. It's like a 25-minute walk, I think, from here. So Sarah's walking by mine on the way, and then we're just gonna walk together. I'm just gonna have a double shot with some creamer. Still working through my Trader Joe's brown sugar creamer. Get my water ready to go. And after the class, we're gonna walk to the well because they have a vintage market on Saturdays right now. My lip, I feel like the bruising is going away now. It's starting to fade. I do think they're still a little swollen. Also, my lips are just always a little bigger in the morning. So they kind of change all throughout the day. I'm getting more used to them though. I just don't want them to look ducky. That's the only thing I care about. Holy fuck, it's cold. Yes.
I love your vlogs.
Wait, stop.
I've been watching your vlogs. It's been like since you were in LA.
Thank you so much.
Here's a 15-minute ride together. First things first, you are more than welcome to take content.
Thank you so much. We survived spin. Woohoo! We got some free goodies. I would go again too. I gotta work on. Not overwhelming fun. That's nice. No, I also like that you can kind of control your own dial, so you don't actually have to go as hard as everyone else.
Depending on the day, like you can try harder or harder.
Yeah, depending on your mood. So we did it. We slayed. Now we're gonna go to Urban Outfitters to look for Coachella things. We got things. We're building the outfits slowly but surely. We got one more spot on the list for today. We're going to the well, to the vintage market. Well, fingers crossed, we find some cool, unique things there. Oh, it's packed. Holy. Thank you. Whoa, I'm overwhelmed. We are home. It's almost 2. Perfect start to a Saturday, and I'm canceling the rest of my plans, and I'm enjoying the day to myself on my couch, watching TV, reading my book, doing my recharge things, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I even got myself a little sweet treat from Uncle Tetsu's. This is like a Japanese bakery, and I love a cheese tart. It's like a sweet savory. I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever had one of theirs. Oh my God, it looks so good. I love these, but I'm gonna save it for a little later. Oh, I got a shower. I got some stuff
at Urban Outfitters. Honestly, our method right now is just like buy things that we think we like and then try to piece outfits together, and then whatever doesn't work, we'll just return. But better to get than regret. That's been my thing right now. I also got some coconut milk because I want to make more of my overnight oats, and I'm not doing the light coconut milk. If I'm doing coconut overnight oats, I'm doing the real deal. I got that, and then from the event, they had unflavored protein powder. This is whey protein. They had these protein shakes, chocolate, and some collagen peptides, and ginger shots, some immunity. Yeah, great start to the day. That's it actually for the day. Great start, but it's ending here. Now I'm chilling. Maybe I'll clean a little bit later, but I think I'm gonna shower. I gotta wash my hair after getting that scalp analysis. You know, I feel like for so long you hear that you're not supposed to wash your hair all the time because of the oils, like you want those natural oils. So in my head, I'm like, don't strip them, don't wash your hair too often. But apparently, that myth has been busted and you are supposed to wash your hair more. I don't know. I feel like everyone's gonna have different opinions on that. Actually, if you're here listening, let me know how often you wash your hair. Are you an everyday person, every other day, a few times a week, twice a week? Let me know. But with that, I am gonna go wash my hair. Nice. And there is today's lunch. It is already 6 p.m. It feels like 3 because it's still so bright in here. My hair has dried naturally. She's a little floofy. We're making overnight oats. Actually, before we do, we are trying a bite of my cheese tart. I know it's gonna blow my mind. I was on the couch just getting out of work. And I told myself when I finished catching up, I would have my dessert. It's like a reward. Cheers. Mmm. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, oats, chia seeds, imitation coconut, coconut milk, regular milk, bite of dessert. And we're gonna try some protein powder in there today. Okay, we're doing a 1/3 cup of oats today. Playing around with ratios. Tablespoon of chia seeds. 1/3 cup of milk. This is 2%. We're gonna try 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. 1. Woo! Nice. Whoa. Okay, a serving of this is 3 scoops, but I think I'm gonna do 2 just to see what that texture's like. And then we're just gonna do a splash of maple syrup. Like a 1/2 teaspoon. I think that's how we're gonna leave these and see how these ones are. And that's it for today's oats. Beautiful. I actually think that's just like the best breakfast ever at the moment because it's so easy to prep in advance and then you don't have to think about breakfast when you wake up. It just takes, you know, all of the food thought out of your head in the morning, and I love that. And it tastes so good, satisfying, protein, fiber. It's got all the good things. So does this. And with that, this is my outfit for the day for my Saturday evening. And I will be here browsing on my computer, looking at Coachella things. I gotta grab my book. Definitely want to spend some time getting further into this. This being Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. 33% in. It is so, it's so good, but so sad. It just has like such a deep layer of grief throughout every story, and it's heartbreaking. You can't help but root for all the characters, even though there's so much complexity. I'm gonna be very sad to finish this. It's my last book in the Magnolia Parks series. If you haven't read Magnolia Parks, I genuinely recommend it. If you like a bit of like a toxic storyline and like, you know, they're in love and will they, won't they. It's very messed up and I would hate for this to be my own life, but it's like an entertaining read. And there's something very endearing about all the characters despite all of their shit. I might have a bit of a book slump after this. It's definitely possible. Or I'll just go back into thrillers because those usually don't let me down. Just easy to fly through. Like I'll read a Frida McFadden to get past the slump, you know? But this is where I'm gonna be. It's a cold day outside. I got plans all day tomorrow, so I'm soaking up the chill time. This is exactly what I needed for my afternoon and my evening. Maybe I'll take a bath too. I have some bath bombs. That could be nice. Here we are, choosing ourselves today. Here we go again. And we are going same for dinner. Honestly, I probably would have made something different, but today's kind of the last day I feel comfortable eating all this. I prepped it like 4 days ago, 5, so I figured it'd be best just to finish it all. And then tomorrow I can do like the Sunday grocery run and everything. I feel like this meal looks really weird to some people, but if you've tried it, you know it's actually so good and like the perfect amount of filling. I just like feel, my body feels good when I eat this. And I also think it's delicious. Okay, well, now it's my eat and scroll time.
All right, Cora wants a lollipop.
Okay, 10 p.m. check-in right before I go into bed. I've just been sitting here, couch time to bedtime, and then I will get back to my book. But I have been doing lots of thinking. Instead of doing any TV watching or reading of my book, I've just been working, and I just feel like for my best self and for like my best content, I think it just makes sense for me to go back to uploading twice a week, like my Tuesday, Friday that I was doing for a few years. When I started doing 3 times a week for Vlogmas, that was really fun because like Vlogmas. And then obviously I moved and there was lots going on. And now it's been almost 3 months of living here, which is insane. I was actually thinking about it on my walk back from the well after being out with Sarah. And I was just thinking about like my first day officially here and then like choosing to go out and explore a bit because I had never just walked these streets by myself. And I was just thinking about how comfortable I feel now in this area with this new routine of mine, all the new things I do and places I go, and I just feel very settled. I feel very settled into, you know, this next chapter of my life, and I'm very grateful for that and all of the opportunities and all the things to come. And I think with life picking up, I'm just gonna want more balance in my life for many reasons. One, myself. I think it is a blessing to have time to actually live for yourself. And I was thinking about this also today. We are so deeply in our phones and in our apps all the time. We are consumed with social media. And I think even if you don't do social media as a job, spending so much time on your phone, I think we can all feel very burnt out. It's so easy to burn out with just like social overload. Like I didn't grow up this connected at all times. And I think social media is a really great tool, but I think we are all, you know, a little too online. And having it be my job obviously is the greatest gift in the entire world. Getting to look back at my life and, you know, see myself through different stages of life is truly the greatest thing I could have ever given myself in this life. I'm so grateful for my younger self who decided to start filming things and sharing it online. And now I'm 31 and I have my entire 20s to look back at, but I definitely feel a little burnt out, and I hate that. And I hate saying that because I love what I do. I love editing. I love the whole process of it. I love brainstorming content. I love going and filming content. I love talking to you guys and having an audience and a community and meeting people in the real world. It's just like the coolest thing in the world. So I hate when I feel like so unbalanced with myself, and it comes from being so chronically fucking online and having it as your job. It's like a really weird balance of living for yourself, creating really good content, sharing as much as you can. It's a really weird balance. And I think if you've never done it yourself, it's really hard to truly understand what goes on behind the scenes and how much time goes in. And like, I will never say this is the hardest job in the world. I will never say this is it's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery, but it is something that is like very deeply consuming in other ways. And I think I can bring my best self when I feel balanced, and I have not felt balanced recently because I think it reaches a point where if things aren't going on, but I'm dedicated to my upload schedule, I will like push myself and it doesn't even feel good because then I feel like the content's shit and it's, you know, then I also don't want to like disappoint people and miss uploads. And I really value my consistency. I think, you know, working for myself, this is a very much self-run job, and obviously I could offload some of that work and hire an editor, but I love the editing. I love every aspect of this job. And I just want to be able to do it to my best abilities. And I think right now I'm just spreading myself a little thin. Like back in the day when I used to upload 3 times a week or even more than that, it was a totally different social media world. Like TikTok didn't exist, Instagram was barely anything, and that was it, you know? So like all my time went into YouTube, and now I have to like split my brain into all these different categories trying to, you know, put content out everywhere because that is part of it. And I love every part of it. I really hope that nobody thinks I'm, you know, complaining or saying my job is, you know, like, you know what, I'm not even explaining myself because I feel like the people that actually, you know, like see me understand what I'm trying to say, and the people that don't see me are actively looking to not see me. So I'm not really going to explain myself to those people, but I just want to live a really good, healthy, balanced life. And I think going back to twice a week will give me that. Like I thought that was the perfect balance when I was doing that for the last few years. So I think going back to that is going to be really great. I think it'll allow me to have more like brain space to create cool content, especially with, you know, with like life coming back in the city and just the things that I'm going to be able to do, and having a little extra time will just help me in every aspect of my life. So I think that's the plan. I think I'm gonna see the rest of March through with 3 times a week. In my head, I like that. Like it would feel like I was cutting something short if I did it in the middle of the month. So I'm just gonna see March through, and then in April, we will go back to twice a week. I really appreciate those of you that commented on my last vlog saying that if I have to go back to twice a week for my own like mental sanity, then like, you know, I should. So I really appreciate those of you that want me to be mentally stable. So thank you for understanding. And yeah, I don't know. I think I really notice how much screen time I'm consuming. And like one of my goals for this year was to minimize that. And I just feel so locked into all my devices at all times. And I'm tired. I think it just really contributes to the burnout. So we're looking for balance coming up. And you know, I feel like some weeks I'll be really inspired. There'll be lots going on and I want to film more, and then I can post an extra video. But I think just the dedicated twice a week is just gonna really help me. So that is my plan. And yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Social media and social media burnout. If you're a creator and you've experienced it, let me know. If you're not a creator and you've experienced it just by being a person on social media, let me know. I think it's a really interesting conversation to have. And yeah, I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments. But with that, I'm crawling into bed. I'm going to bed early. I'm gonna wake up and have a wonderful Sunday tomorrow. We got things going on, and you will see that in the next vlog. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me through all the changes of life, and hope you guys are doing well. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.